Hello everyone, how's it going? We are back today to talk about Bitcoin and update our analysis on the weekly time frame. I will also try to give you a sneak peek on what things may happen on the lower time frame, for instance, the 12-hour time frame. Now, before I go into details, let's have a memory refresher. If you recall, months ago, we started our analysis on the weekly time frame and we caught the price action right from this zone, and we told you that you could ride Bitcoin for wave G for a nice profit on the final leg on this diametric pattern. And right there, we told you that wave F had the potential to deliver around 65% profit. And look what happened. When we caught the bottom at around this zone, price actually followed our analysis and we saw a new all-time high on Bitcoin. Now, with Bitcoin touching the $123,000 level that we had anticipated already, we have to see whether wave G has already finished or there is much more to see in the coming weeks. So right now we have two scenarios in mind for wave G, because this wave on a diametric pattern is always the trickiest one to trade. The first scenario is the one that is highlighted with the black pattern. And as you can see, price has already been rejected as expected from our resistance line and is going down, liquidating buyers on the way. Now, on the weekly time frame, you can see that price is going down, and the first support that could actually stop the price is highlighted as $101,000 level. But mainly, we believe that the recovery zone is going to happen aligned with this trend line, the D2F trend line. And in order to find out where exactly this correction is going to end, you have to come and visit our analysis on the lower time frame to understand it better. But the main idea is to see price visiting this zone and seeing buyers actually coming into the market again in order to support price. Now, depending on the type of momentum we get, we can understand whether price is going to push forward in order to make a new all-time high and deliver and discover new zones above $123,000 levels until $150,000, or actually not be able to push forward and go to lower levels. So how can we know which scenario is going to play out? Well, first we have to get a support, and then we need to revisit 107K level. It's around these levels that we have strong resistance zones, and getting a proper breakout will tell us whether we are going to visit higher levels or actually get a rejection and have wave G finished around here and go to lower levels. So keep in mind that in this analysis, after the recovery happening, 117K level is going to be an important zone for us in order to understand what's going to happen. Okay? But if we want to understand exactly how and where price is going to make these decisions, we have to go to lower time frames in order to understand what's going on. So let's shift to the 12 hours time frame in order to see how things are going to play out. Okay, now we need another memory refresher in order to see what's going on here. If we recall, on our Telegram channel, we've been following this analysis and we called the top at around 123,000 level, and we have been successfully riding this price down for around 13%. Now, we told you on our analysis previously that this is actually a distribution phase. And as you can see, price has not been able to make any strong retracements since it started its correction. And with the fake hype created by the news, still prices going down. And right now, buyers are trying to set a foothold around here, but in our opinion, they will not be very successful in order to push price higher. And soon enough, with a little bit of retracement, we may see price going to lower levels. Of course, there is a chance that we might see bulls regrouping from here and pushing price to even higher levels. In that case, we will update our analysis and change our game plan. But for now, what we expect is to visit price at this level in order to have new supporters buying Bitcoin. Now, why are we saying the price needs to come down here is because of the pattern forming in this time frame. Now, if you take a look, you can understand that we are facing with a W, X, Y, X, Z pattern. This pattern is very complex and each leg consists of different correctional moves. But since we are going through wave X, we do not expect Bitcoin to take too long before it can come down and finish wave X. But you might ask, what might happen after this? So once wave X is finished, around this box, price will start its recovery move as wave Z. Now this recovery move has to be aligned with our weekly time frame analysis. And in order to better understand that, we have two scenarios highlighted here on this time frame as well. So first we need to see the X wave finishing around 100K level probably, and that depends on the type of reaction we get on each of these support levels. Then we need to see price making a recovery move coming up to 117,000 level. This price, 117,478, is our key zone in order to see how price is going to react. Depending on the quality of the rejection or breakout that we see here, our higher weekly time frame will be activated. So if we go like this, if we get a recovery like this and come up, and get rejected from here, like this red pattern, then we can say that wave G that we talked about earlier is finished here, and the hopes for having a new all-time high anytime soon is off the table. But if we actually get a strong breakout above this zone, then we can say that this was the bottom that we saw, and leg Z is going to take us all the way up to higher levels in order to create new all-time high. In that case, wave G will be extended according to our big scenario for an all-time high. So in lower time frames, pay attention to two things. One, the recovery we get around here. Two, the key reaction zone that we will see price getting rejected or breakout. Because if we see a breakout, then leg Z will be extended all the way to 141 to $150,000 levels. Now you have to keep in mind that wave Z needs time and confirmation. So we shouldn't get carried away with the analysis. Right now, our focus should be on finding the bottom for this leg X. I hope this thorough analysis helps you to better understand and manage your trades and makes you make real profit on the days to come from trading Bitcoin and other altcoins along it. But above everything else, don't forget that you can have access to all our free content by joining our Telegram channel. So if you don't have any questions, don't forget to follow our page and like our video. That's all for now, and I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Stay safe and have fun.